Hey, y'all, this Miss Truth again, coming back at ya. Alrighty, guys. Today I want to kind of talk or vent a little bit, about how we are raising our kids. And once again, like I always tell my listeners, if you want to voice your opinion, you want to tell me your story, give me a comment or whatever, you can always leave it on my Facebook page at Miss Truth, or you can hit me up at 786-708-4966. Well, I was talking with a couple of family members and friends and stuff, and we were talking about kids, raising our kids and stuff, and what's been happening out here in this world. I don't really quite understand it, but I've noticed it's a pattern that's been going on. The younger generation is getting smarter at a younger age. They're developing more quickly. Their intelligence level is really developing quite quickly at a young age. And when I say intelligent level, I don't mean like they're just, super smart and their IQ level is off the Richter scale. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that kids are doing more things at a younger age than what they used to do. Example being that you have kids now that are reading books before the age of 1. That's what I mean. You have kids that are getting teeth at 3 months old now. Before it used to be about 7 months, before the teeth start popping out. Now 3 months, we got babies with teeth. We also have, our girls are developing much faster. At 8 and 7 years old, they start having breasts now, and I don't mean the little nublets. They're starting to have to go get bras and things. Before, you ain't really have to get a bra till you reached about maybe 5th, 6th grade. Well, now it's much sooner. So that's what I mean by, our kids are developing way faster, way younger than we were. Now, the reason that is, we're going to save that for another segment because that gets into the health and what we're eating and our food and all that other good stuff. So we're going to save that for another episode. But what about raising them, y'all? We are raising our kids a lot different. There are a lot more kids raising kids now. And it's just kind of being just so hurtful sometimes, We were talking about how, our kids has graduated high school and now they feel like they're grown enough to do what they want to do and live on their own and be out here in the world and be ready for all this responsibility, which in truth of the matter is they're not. You have some that are, and you would know that. You would know that by the time they reach about 9th grade. Are they goal driven? Are they set on doing what they said they were going to do? Do they have college in mind in the future and working towards it? Little things like that you would be able to see, if your child was really, truly going to be on the up and up. But then you see a lot of kids and they reach high school and it's all about the social status for them, about having the latest clothes, the cutest hairdo, all the girls or all the guys or, like nowadays they're mixing and mingling them and everybody's saying it's good or it's okay. It's like the new fad of the society now, which is crazy to me, but that's for another segment as well. But for, these teenagers that's 18 and 19 years old, even 20 for that matter, I say all the way up until you're 21 because you're not really fully legal until you're 21. That's drinking age, y'all. When you can drink and you can go in the store or the bar or the club or whatever and you can buy a drink, then that's when you're truly, truly legal. 18, you're just legal enough that you can buy some tobacco. Well, most of y'all that's buying tobacco at 18 probably been smoking before you was 18. That's not being grown. So let's define what being grown really is. Being grown is having responsibilities that you have to take care of, that you have to attend to. There is no ands, ifs, or buts. Being grown is standing on your own 2 feet in everything, not asking your parents to pay for this, pay for that. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you drive me here? Can you drive me there? That is not being grown. Being grown is being self-sufficient, meaning you have your own everything. You have your own job to make your money, to pay your bills in your place. I'm not saying it has to be just you alone. You can have a roommate, but it's yours because you have the responsibility of paying for that, upkeep of that, and making sure that you don't get an eviction. It's another part of being grown, y'all. It's easy to get it, but you got to be able to maintain it and keep it. That's what being grown is about, keeping up with your responsibilities. That means you're paying for your food, your utilities, your car, having your own transportation. And even if you don't have a car, you can still be grown by getting your grown self up every morning to either get on the bus to go to work or getting you a taxi. Well, now they got Uber to take yourself to work. You still paying your way to go to work to make that money. That is what being grown is all about, you guys. You can't say, I'm grown, and you staying at home in your mama house. You can't say that. Now, you could say that staying at home in your mama house if you paying half of everything. If you paying half the bills, if you paying half the grocery bill, if you helping her cook and clean and maintain the house, then yeah, you could be grown and still be at your mama house because then it becomes y'all house, you guys together. It becomes like a little partnership, so to speak, because you're paying your portion. You're not just sitting back and let mommy taking care of everything. You're being grown enough to know that the lights got to be on, the water got to be on, the heat need to be on, the grass need to be cut if we out in the real house. See, you understand all of the responsibilities that it would entail. So you decide to help out. That's what being grown is all about. Being grown is not, oh, I get to stay out as late as I want. Oh, I could do what I want. Oh, I got a job and I could pay what I want, spend my money how I want, get my little tennis shoes if I want, go out to eat if I want. That's not being grown, guys. That's not. So I think we really need to look at that definition and revamp that definition, especially us mothers. With your kids coming up, instill in them what being grown really is all about. And it's crazy because, for the parents who want to give their children everything, especially more than what they had and, want to be on top of it and make sure they don't have to struggle. It's funny because those are the same kids that sometimes don't get it about responsibility. And then they gravitate towards the lesser of what they grew up with. I wasn't understanding that at the time, but I guess when you're in a good social status position, maybe let's say middle class. Yes, when they're growing up in like, let's say the middle class era or whatever, it's like those kids always want to be, hanging with the kids that didn't grow up in the middle class. They're the ones that want to be excited by all the gang banging and, the standing on the corner and, drug deals going down in the dark alleys and stuff. I guess that is exciting to them. Yes, they seem to like that, ghetto life, as some people say. I see a pattern in a lot of them that do that, and I don't know what it is exactly about that, but, that's what tends to happen sometimes. Well, like I say, it's just, hurtful that, like I said, the kids nowadays, they get grown and they just want to do for self, and actually, the younger generation is supposed to be helping taking care of the older generation, so when you get grown enough, old enough to really have those responsibilities and get on your, good foot and get on yourself, then that's when you're supposed to reach back and thank your parents, and when I say thank them, tell them that you appreciate them. Give them hugs, give them love, go visit them, throw them a couple dollars every now and again. But don't always go around with your hand out or, the woe is me story or the I need help. We all need help, but there's plenty of opportunities out there to do things and to get on the good foot. So in the Bible it say, honor thy mother and thy father, and your days will surely be long. So I'm telling you guys, honor your mother and father, because they won't be here long. They won't always be here, because we have some people that they don't have their parents, and they would really tell you that it's hurtful on a daily basis, no matter how many years ago that parent has been gone. It's very hurtful because everybody, want that love and affection. So it starts with you. Give out love and affection and you will surely receive it. Even if your parents is not around, find some older person and give them some love and affection and watch it will come back to you tenfold. It always will, because where God might take one from us, he always replaces it with something else or another. And it's not in the same package. It'll be in a different package. And sometimes it's not very visible, but it is there. So you guys, take the time out, love one another, love your parents, love your kids. Let's just spread joy around, and get out this frowning stuff. It's happy days. It's summertime, y'all. Live life to the fullest. Love yourself always and first and foremost. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Health is number one, so make sure you're healthy because you can't take care of nobody else if your health is failing. So always make sure you're taking care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself and love yourself, that radiates into the cosmic flows too, and it brings you good, positive energy back to you. We want the circle to be positive. You know how they say what goes around comes around? Well, if you throw out positive and love, then it's bound to come back to you, right? Because what goes around comes around. So this is Miss Truth, y'all. Talking to you about some realness, about some truthfulness. Again, I say, hit me up. 786-708-4966. Or you can leave a comment on my Facebook page, y'all. But enjoy life. And I can't wait till we meet again, where we chat again, where we love again, y'all. Signing out, Miss Truth.